The Flash is a student forum for students produced by students. Students make all content decisions, research, write, shoot, and broadcast news stories they deem important to the Eastview community. Stay tuned.
What's up, Eastview? I'm Kian.
And I'm Mina.
We've got a great show for you today, so be sure to
stay tuned for the Flash. Stay tuned for the Flash.
Mina, you like coffee, don't you?
Yes, Kian, I do.
And have you ever had Alice in Wonderland themed coffee?
No, I don't think I have, but have you?
I'm not familiar, but I've heard of a coffee place here in Apple Valley that has Alice in Wonderland themed coffee.
Wow, really?
Yes, it's called Curiouser Coffee and Conservatory. Gia has the story.
Curiouser Coffee and Conservatory, located right by Eastview on Florence Trail, is more than just a place for coffee. With an Alice in Wonderland twist, it's where the community comes to hang out and enjoy something different. The menu here is like stepping into a storybook. Drinks named after Alice in Wonderland characters and a space filled with greenery make it a one-of-a-kind spot.
Everything. We've got everything is Alice in Wonderland inspired, and you just don't have many places around here like this. You've got plants that you can adopt and take home. You've got ample space where you can sit and hang out. We've got dark and dreamy. We've got light and wonderful. Anything that you want, you can get here.
This place isn't just about coffee. It's about bringing people together and creating a little escape from the everyday.
They have big tables set up, so either small groups can kind of use it and separate a little bit, or big groups.
If you're looking for coffee with a side of creativity, Curiouser Coffee is where it's at. Signing off from the Flash, this is Gia.
Wow, I did not know that such a cool concept for a coffee shop was here in Apple Valley the whole time. If anyone's interested, you should go down to Curiouser Coffee and try it out and let us know.
Hey Mina, why couldn't Alice fit through the door?
I don't know, Kian.
Because there wasn't mush room.
Oh, Kian, you are so funny. Dare I say, you're a fun guy.
All right, that's enough jokes for today.
Okay.
No more jokes.
Enough jokes. I don't even know what fun guy means. It is a sciencey word, and that is not my kind of thing.
You know, speaking of science, the topic of science has made headlines recently, and it sparked discussions and movements all throughout the nation.
And we were lucky enough to have one of our own Flash members get some insight about what's been happening in our state.
Here's Aabha with the story.
Hi, my name is Aabha, and I'm here at the Capitol covering the Stand Up for Science rally. They're currently happening all over the country, and we're here at the one in St. Paul.
From cancer drugs to apple seeds.
Science gives us what we need.
From climate science to history.
Defend our university.
In front of the Capitol, scientists and supporters of science have gathered to protest threats to scientific research and funding.
My name is Jessie Robinson.
Yes, my name's Ruth Shaw.
Ron Berger.
My name is Paloma.
My name is Sadie Wall.
My name is Malia Peterson.
Though they may come from different walks of life, these people all share one thing in common: their love for science.
I have been a scientist for 42 years. That's since my doctorate.
Integrity in science is really important to me. I'm planning on pursuing a graduate degree and kind of dedicating my life to science. So it's really important that science is getting the funding that it needs.
Science is really important because it's kind of hard to avoid it, considering it's everywhere. I mean, everything around us, this Capitol was built with science.
But what are some of the reasons that science holds the significance it does to the people gathered here today?
Yeah, I'm a physician assistant. I work in the emergency department, so science is at the core of what I do and what I study. So that's another reason it's really great to be here today.
That our country continues to promote social justice in everything that we do, and that science continues to be intersectional and to address trauma and community trauma and community health as something that is really important. And yeah, things are pretty scary right now, but we got to do what we can.
I just think it's really important for people like our granddaughter here to be able to grow up in a world where people believe in facts, and she has an opportunity to make a difference.
You know, despite the initial hopelessness, I feel such a positive energy here of people who are mad but also excited to get things done and just to make our voices heard, because we're a quiet bunch, but now we get to speak out.
Signing out from The Flash with the help of Abby, this is Aabha.
You know, it's always great to see our Minnesota community gathering together, and for such an important topic as well.
Especially at our capital here in St. Paul.
What? St. Paul is the capital of Minnesota? I thought it was Apple Valley.
No, Kian, it is not Apple Valley. Apple Valley is not our capital, but it is still a fantastic city.
You know, it is a fantastic city, an underrated city maybe, that many of us call home. However, it's surprising that many do not know about the history of our great town.
I mean, I love to learn about Apple Valley.
You know, you are in luck. Here's Abby with the story.
Here we are at the heart of the city we all know and love, Apple Valley, Minnesota. But how did Apple Valley become a city in the first place?
It turns out that the area around our school, Eastview, used to go under a very different name, Lebanon Township. In 1855, the first settlers came here from the East Coast, but as more and more people moved into the farming community, it was time for Dakota County to reorganize as a town.
Here, at what is now Westview Elementary, the first town meeting was held. They continue to have meetings here for over a century.
Soon, a new type of community began to form, Apple Valley. It started as a new development by Orrin Thompson, but gradually became one of the fastest growing neighborhoods. Mr. Thompson named his development after Apple Valley, California, and because it was part of the Minnesota River Valley. To reinforce the name, he even had an apple tree planted at each house. In 1976, Apple Valley finally became a city, and since then, many things have changed. As the city continues to expand, so does its infrastructure.
From local restaurants, to libraries, to parks, and even shopping centers,
our city of Apple Valley continues to evolve. What started as a small farming community has grown into a vibrant and thriving city. Apple Valley is more than a place on a map. It's a community built by those that came before us, and many of us even call it home.
Wow, I can't believe that Apple Valley actually has so much history.
You know, it's crazy to think that Apple Valley is celebrating its 50th anniversary next year.
Wow, how time flies. Well, Eastview, that's all we've got for you today.
We hope you enjoyed the show today.
Have a fantastic day, and make sure to stay tuned for the credits.
It is time to make dreams a reality. Don't you just love this time of year? This is March. Madness. Nancy, what an atmosphere we have here. Such a fantastic time of year. You guys ready to dance?
The ball is tipped, and there you are. You're running for life. You're a shooting star in all the years. No one knows just how hard you worked, but now it's